nominee to Dynamite, the one and only Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D.
Taz, what a moment it was this past Sunday night at Forbidden Door. Mercedes Mone successfully became double champion, the TBS champion, New Japan Strong Women's champion, but did not have long to celebrate as Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, returning on the scene.
Yeah, Britt made her presence known directly in the face of Mercedes for sure, in Mercedes' moment. But that's how the good doctor does it. She picks her spots. Haven't seen her in a while, and it's great for us to see her again here. Our old friend, Tony Schiavone, keywords old.
You beat me to it.
Well, that's what I do. All right, see you later, Tone. Take care, Schiavone. Bye-bye.
Damn, I missed you guys. I thought way too long, way too hard about what I was gonna say my first interview back, and then I said, Britt, shut the hell up, stop thinking, so I'm just gonna talk to you if that's okay. I'm gonna talk to you about 3 things that we all have, and that's a past, a present, and a future. Our past is our lesson, our present is a gift, and our future is our motivation. Let's start with the past. For the last 10 months, I'm sure a lot of you have been wondering, where's Britt? And anytime that question was asked, the answer was given, she's injured. Yeah, but I think you guys know me by now to know that it would take more than a couple herniated discs and a torn hip labrum to keep me away from this place. Back in November, physically, yeah, I was banged up, and mentally, I was probably running on empty. But every time I looked myself in the mirror, I said, I'm good. Until one day, I wasn't. Because one day, I started feeling really sick. And the room was spinning, my vision was blurry, and my right arm was tingling and numb, and it was, something didn't feel right, but I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, I'm good. I tried to open a bottle of water, and I couldn't. And my entire right side stopped working. To sum this story up, I spent a week in the hospital with a diagnosis of a TIA, which is a transient ischemic attack. And the doctors explained that to me as an instance when your brain is not getting enough blood for that moment, and it is a major warning sign for a stroke, so much that they call it a mini stroke. And at that moment, I looked myself in the mirror and I said, Britt, you are not good. And I told Tony, I need to stay home. I need to get myself right. And he said, okay, Britt, let me know when you're good. Let's jump to the present. I'm here, I'm cleared, and I'm healthy. But I have to be honest with you guys, in my entire professional wrestling career, I was never more nervous than I was Sunday night at Forbidden Door. And you're probably wondering why. All you did was stand at the top of the ramp, Britt. But I was never more unsure of myself. I never doubted myself more, because I didn't know if anyone was gonna give a damn that I was about to walk through that tunnel. And you're cheering right now because you all have felt that. You have felt the fear of rejection, and it's irrational, but it's persistent as hell. And the fear of rejection is often worse than the rejection itself. But vulnerability is showing up even when we have no control over what's going to happen. And Sunday night at Forbidden Door, when I needed professional wrestling, when I needed all elite wrestling, when I needed you welcomed me back with open arms and DMD chants. And for that, I will always be in your corner. Because at the end of the day, I'm one of you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Let's go to the future now, which is your motivation. And I'm gonna leave you with this. When you are going through a hard time, go through that shit. Be present and feel all of it, because if you do, it's gonna make it that much better when you get to the other side, and you will. We all will. Because we all possess the impulse to be elite. And speaking of elite, I have to bring this up because I heard we have a new female face of all elite wrestling. And it must be so rewarding for her to be able to call herself that after shedding blood, sweat, and tears in this very ring and building this company from the ground up. That must feel great for her, right? And CEO, those 3 letters, I'm sure she worked so hard and studied for over a decade to earn those 3 letters. And it is honestly brilliant to manipulate your fan base to chant those 3 letters by piping them in your entrance music. But guys, I don't think we need music to tell our new friend the only 3 letters that matter in this company are D.
Congratulations, double champion!
You're a CEO that we could actually get behind. How about that, huh? Hey, your championship celebration is ready.
Ooh, let's go.
Go get a champion. All right, guys, get the ring ready. Get the props going. Let's go. Come on. Keep it up.
Get to work.
Let's go. Keep the action going. Keep the energy, everybody. Let's go. Let's have a great show. All right.
Wow, where would we be without Matthew and Nicholas Jackson?
I'm looking off the monitor here, and I think that's what's happened. They're bringing out the balloons and the...
Yeah, well, somebody's in the ring. Come on now.
The championship celebration apparently is going to begin while Britt Baker is still in the ring.
This is bogus, but this is typical EVP stuff.
Yeah, that's definitely disrespectful to our returning Britt Baker, who...
a former AEW Women's World Champion. She's an original here, an AEW Foundation Tournament winner.
Day 1.
Right.
Yeah.
And who not that long ago, her career was in jeopardy, as you heard.
Well, there is Mercedes.
That's not to take anything away from Mercedes Mone, who this past Sunday at Forbidden Door had an incredible battle with Stephanie Vaquer. And there you see Mercedes as the TBS champion and the New Japan Strong Women's champion. And
you know what I like about this, Excalibur? Britt's not moving. She's holding her ground through all of this. And I guess Mercedes thought she would just leave and give the ring to Mercedes.
Yeah, that's not how Britt is. She's feisty, but so is Mercedes. So let's see how this thing evolves.
Oops. Britt, did I interrupt something? 'Cause Chicago! It's time to celebrate with your double champion, Mercedes Mone.
I get it. I outshined your moment at Forbidden Door, so now you're trying to outshine mine.
Britt, what you do is so irrelevant to me. But if you want to talk about Forbidden Door, let's talk about it. The place, the pay-per-view I made famous when I became a double champion. You know, Britt, I should have known you would try to come out here and steal my spotlight. But unlike Chicago and like you, I want you to get a real good look at what a real star looks like.
All in. All in, Mercedes. I wrestled at the first All In right here in Chicago. I was the first female to go all in on All Elite Wrestling by signing my name on that contract. I wrestled at All In last year at Wembley Stadium when your ass was looking like a broken bitch with a broken leg in the stands.
Damn.
So I want to face you at All In.
Oh, brother.
Britt, I'm never broke. I stay rich. And since I am a double champion, there is a long list of girls who are waiting in the back. So you need to get in the back of the line, bitch.
Bitch, what line?
Well, I see you're a fan, so you obviously know what I'm gonna say next. There's a price to pay when you mess with Mercedes Mone.
Wow. That thing got hot real quick.
Yeah. Cold-blooded.
This is going to be a very interesting situation to watch develop. But fans, let's take you back to this Sunday at Forbidden Door, a pivotal moment